start it up. All right. That's enough of that. No. You're not breaking out in this song up in here. But Father, I don't want to. I'd just rather sing. No. You're not breaking a song in here. They said you couldn't build a castle in a swamp, but I did it anyway. It fell into the swamp. So built a second one. That fell into the swamp. So built a third one. That burned down, fell over, then fell into the swamp. But the fourth one, lad, that stayed up. Geeson, you're locked out of PayPal? Oh, God. You don't like her? What's wrong with her? She's rich. She's got huge tracts of land. But Father, I'd rather sing. Now, look at all that, son. One day that'll be all yours. Oh, what, the curtains? No, not the curtains. All right. It's the Space and Space and Present unboxing review. Space and Present unboxing review. You two girls, tell your friends. I don't think I changed the. Forgot to change the thumbnail. Oh well. I'm waiting for it.
Howdy, good evening, hey, morning, good day, hi there, nice to meet you, good afternoon, what's new, good to see you, greetings, how are things, long time no see, yo, how are you, how have you been, how you doing, welcome, hello stranger, g'day EJ.
Hi. Is there a position for a space pope? Well, I've looked at your resume, Space Pope, and I will tell you that we don't have a position for a space pope, but we do have a position for a space cardinal, so, or a space chaplain, because we're space agencies, space chaplain, Warhammer. If you want the space chaplain job here at the EJSA, you absolutely have it. Yep. You forgot salutations, YouTube chat says. Thank you for all the tips, I think. Yeah. Space Pope is the space chaplain of the EJSA. Yep. Who's the chancellor? I don't know. Bob Hope. I don't know, man. So, I went outside, and I can confirm it is still really cold. But we do have boxes. I have 4. 4 presents. Some are from the P.O. box, some aren't. So who do we vote for as Pope? I'm not the Pope. I need a cough drop. Come there. I'm going to cocoa. I got to go poopy. Not 1 or 2 or 3, but 4. 4 boxes. What the hell am I going to do with that big box? Warriors, not much, but you can still count. Look, it's easy. Look at my fingers. 4 stones, 4 crates. 0 stones, 0 crates. Pack everything up. We're out of here. Hot tea with lemon works too. What about lemon cough drops? Oh, shoot. Space and package review. All right. So we're going to start the space news off with me unboxing my presents from chat. I really hope there's not anything inappropriate in here. That would be inappropriate. It's in the name. All right, let's see. What do we got? What do we got with bleaching compensation? Oh, so you are merchants after all. Leave them one box for the cores. Okay. What is this? What is this exactly? This is a smart dog toy that I'm gonna go ahead and guess that this is probably for Titan. Oh, there's a bunch of little slips in here. What do these say? For Brimo, Merry Christmas from Geek and Ewok. Great! The first present wasn't even for me. For Titan, Merry Christmas, buddy, from Geek and Ewok. Or Gewok, as we like to say. Oh, he'll like this. It's a smart toy. It's got a USB charger. Okay. He'll just eat it. He'll just eat it. Okay, go. Yeah. All right, we're gonna have to figure out how that works. So that's Titan's present, and this is for Bree. And so you know what? I'm gonna open. It shakes around. Oh yeah. I mean, you into dog toys? No, but my dog is, dog.
Listen, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
The FitnessGram pacer test is a bunch of bull poop, and I'm offended you would think I would do that tired old joke.
What? Anyway, this is Brimo's present. I'm gonna open it. Open it. Mine now. Smart toy that is too smart for its owner. Oh, what is the wait, what is this? What is this? Oh. It's a mug. But it came with a box. Yo, mug with smart mug warmer. Damn, dude. Guess I gotta get you a case of Yingling. Jeez. Brimo says thank you in Brimonese. All right. Hell yeah. Cool. One box down. No presents for your boy. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Merry Christmas. All right. Next, this is from the PO box. Post office box. This is from the PO box. No, that's different. What is this? Maximum effort, I see. Oh, I seem to have recalled we may or may not have gotten a duplicate here. They had to click a checkbox. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Now, Real Killer, when he picked up the ZF-1, would have immediately asked about the little red button on the bottom of the gun. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. Okay. We got both of them. All right. All right. I left this mug for you. It's up in my bum. That's the lyrics. All right. Now I got styrofoam packaging everywhere. That's good. Excellent. It's a party. That's awesome, Okie. Thank you. All right. All right. We got another one. This one is also from the Po Box. It's a hat with the Camaro. The Camaro that I was working on. Oh. Where the guy, this yours? This the one? You did get it, you sly bum. You got a mug for the right hand and mug for the left hand. Yeah, dude, it's called... You know what? Never mind. That's not called that at all. It's called holding two mugs at once. A Kimbo mug. Yeah. Yeah, that's what that's called. It's called a Kimbo mug. It's called Nope. All right. Last box. Box. Let's see what we got. You just need a mug hat. Yep. Box. What the hell is this? What is it? It's a gun rack. A gun rack? A gun rack. Shiha, hooray. I don't even own a gun, let alone many guns that would necessitate an entire rack. What am I going to do with a gun rack? Who the hell did this? Who the That's really funny, actually. Your pickup truck? Some people don't get it. That's pretty funny. Oh my God. Yeah, Joe, thank you. Somebody got it. Somebody got it. Acknowledged and appreciated. This is my chat. This is great. This is I lost you 2 months ago. Are you mental? We broke up. Get the net. Oh, Mary Geeksmith, if you wanted to send that for so long, you got me a freaking gun rack. Ninja, there's a decimator. Look, this is a present from a viewer. It's a gun rack. What is it? It's a gun rack. A gun rack? A gun rack. You have a gun? No, let alone many guns that would necessitate an entire rack. No stairway. Denied. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Bug assault. Yeah, no. Yeah. No. That is my... Dude. As I get older, that is my favorite part. That is my favorite part of Wayne's World. That's just the funniest thing to me. Dude, his psycho ex-girlfriend buys him a gun rack. That's so funny, dude. Whoever thought of that joke's a genius, man. It's so good. Party on, Garth. Party on, Wayne. Game on! Game on! Hey, guys. I fell on my keys. Ow. 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 Car! Put model rockets on it. Oh, God. I'm sorry. That's my favorite. Dude, that is geek. Good on you, man. That is my favorite part of that movie. Oh, shoot. That's funny. This is why I didn't want you to open it the other day. I had to see the reaction. A gun rack. You got me a gun rack. Oh, oh man, is that funny? You know, dude, we have plenty of things. We could put model rockets on that. We could put 6 packs of soda in there. We could. Can't talk about it anymore. It's giving me a headache. Here, take 2 of these. Ah, new print. Little, yellow, different. Oh, man. Yes, and it's the choice of a new generation. Oh, that was pretty funny, dude. Hang on. Hang on. We're doing it. We're doing it. This is probably going to get hacked by the compressor. We should probably fix it. No stairway. Denied. Oh, I know. I'll play the May I Help You riff. Yes, my good man. I'd like to have a look at this Fender Stratocaster, please. Geek, that was probably the funniest present I've ever gotten on stream, by a long shot. That's pretty good. Yeah, Clayton, I say her. She blows chunks. If you blow chunks and she comes back, she's yours. But if you spew and she bolts, it was never meant to be. My mom said you could hang your funnels off of it. All right, that's a little too far. My dad found it funny. A gun rack? A gun rack. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty funny. Yeah, no, Dad, look, I got a gun rack from chat. It's a gun rack. Sorry, that's my favorite part, dude. What a crazy lady. Oh my goodness. I love it because it really has no function for you. And it was all for the joke. No function, huh? All right. Yeah, that's right. What is MA's gun laws? No. That's what MA's gun laws. That's the Massachusetts gun laws. The gun laws are no. How about that? Oh, man. My dad says, you're just going to have to buy a Mossberg. Have I mentioned recently, chat, that I really love my dad? Yeah. Hey, he's a good dude. Just thought I'd let you know. Hey, Mark, what's going on, man? Don't forget to turn the compressor back on. Oh, all right, yeah. Love my dad. That's awesome. Yeah, all right. You're an enabler. Yeah. My dad says, or a Savage. I like Mossbergs. Mossberg 500 with the heat cover on it. That's a good shotgun. Should get an old Western. Oh, a lever action. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Lever action. Old Winchester in 4570. Now we're talking. Red baked goose. Oh no. Oh no.
I had a terrible flight and I showed my damaged luggage to my lawyer and said, I want to sue the airline. You don't have much of a case, he replied.
Why did that make me laugh? Here you go, excessive. Hell yeah, man. In case you got a party, real quick, dude. A Red Rider? A Benelli M4? Dude, do I look like I'm made of money? Benelli M4? What are you, nuts, dude? I don't need that. I don't want that. Give me an 870. An 870 or a Mossberg. You can't lose. Why not a 50 cal? Do I look like I'm made of money? Are you guys just mentioning all the things that you secretly wish you have? Or are you just labeling guns? Are you just naming guns from Call of Duty? You laughed. I win. Don't remind me. Nerf gun. Oh, hell. Dude, I got plenty. You know what? I got plenty of Nerf guns. All right, cool. Get an AK-50. Yeah, Buck, now we're talking. Now we're talking in my price range. A Mosin carbine. Now we're talking into my price range. Even a Mossberg's kind of pushing it. You know what I mean? Just display your Nerf guns on it. I would do that ironically. Dogs, if I ever get like complete screw you money, right? I'll have a room that looks like a hunting lodge on the inside and, you know, have tons of gun racks on it. It'll all be Nerf guns. You know, I'll have like sipping whiskey and the sipping whiskey will be apple juice. Just, yes, in my lodge. People walk in, what the frick? Yeah. Hey. You should put a Red Rider on your gun rack. This guy's out of his mind. Yeah, I know. It'd be great. I'd be like, you want my finest spirit? Here's my finest spirit. Welch's 2021. This is 3-year-old apple juice. Yeah, I know. It's delicious. You know. Oh, boy. I know. Aged perfectly. No! You shoot your eye out. Yeah. All I want for Christmas is a Daisy Red Rider, okay? So you're saying we should pool money and get you a FAL. Oh, God. That's, And if someone says, what the heck to a rack of Nerf guns, you simply ask them politely but firmly to leave. Paintball guns? I don't have paintball guns. M1 carbine. Those are expensive nowadays, dude. You want a nice baby poop green painted Rhodesian FAL. FAL is also not in the price range, Cirrus. Yeah. You're not wrong. That's also not in the price range. If anybody, my P.O. box, I got a P.O. box. I'm pretty sure you can't do that with a firearm, though. So, don't do that now that I'm thinking about it. Just send me cash. I'll go and buy it, okay? You have a Scar 17. No foul, though. Why not, dude? Fouls are amazing. It's one of my favorite, all-time favorite frick you rifles. You got a place to put it, though. Red Riders are pretty expensive. I looked this week for a gag gift. What is a Red Rider going for? Do I want to know the answer to this, Denny? Yeah, you should not do that. You should not do that. If we're talking firearms, make sure you are obeying all firearms laws for all lawful purposes, okay? Like, seriously, don't screw around with that stuff. Disclaimer. AR-10s. I like, see, okay, if we're here, we're talking about this, guys. I like battle rifles. Battle rifles are my favorite. FAL, AR-10, M14, battle rifles. You know what I'm talking about? Merry Christmas, Panta. Yeah, Squig, that's right. That's right. Yeah, Hellfish, let's not do that. You have an L1A1. Yeah, it's the same thing. Good enough. You love M14s. Your brother has one in an EBR chassis. Little jelly. Halo, Pillar of Autumn. Yeah. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. You're more of a fan of World War II. I think the M14 it don't get much better than that. G3A3. Yeah. BM59. BR55. Yeah. AK-47 for the workers motif. Do you know how hard it is to actually find an original, like a real AK-47? You know how hard it is to find one of those, a milled receiver AK-47? Those are expensive. Minigun, I don't think that's necessarily a battle rifle, but you have an FS2000, Bravo. All right. And also, Zelly. Yeah, David. I got enough. We talk about rocket stuff all the time. I don't need like ATF showing up here. It's probably not a automatic transmission fluid. You have a Springfield Armory M1A. I'm Jelly Cannon. That's one of my favorite firearms, dude. Yeah. Real nice. Used M16. Yeah. Mr. Herrera, I presume. Dude, is it weird that might actually happen, Snib? Is that strange or what? You had a Mahdi and it was expensive. I believe that. My European mind can't even comprehend this conversation. Chrome, like where I'm from, Massachusetts has pretty strict, like gun regulations and stuff. Dude, I could go buy a FAL as long as it's not automatic. You need a class 3. You need a class 3 license for that. And, yeah, you can just go buy one. Still do that here. It's pretty cool. Just go buy one. You can go buy an M14. Sure. Absolutely. Why not? The perfect practical weapon for home defense. The GAU 8. Hey, Rudy. So I got the job. I'm starting in January as a heat shield assembly technician. If ship 35 and ship 36 fail, blame you. Okay. All right. So, Rudy, let me get you acquainted here. Aha. Ed the boy. Yeah, see? Yeah, let's get you acquainted to one of these. See? It's pretty nice. See? Look at that. Hexagons. is Bestigons. Okay. All right. If you were in the zombie apocalypse, what weapon would you choose? A baseball bat would probably be a good start. But if we're talking firearms, probably like an MP5 SD, something like that. 9mm, plenty of ammunition. MP5 SD slows down the muzzle velocity so slow you can't hear it. You can't hear it. So, you know, I'd love an M14 as much as, you know, that would be great. That'd be great. But also at the same time, the second you fire that, every zombie knows where you are. No good. MP5 SD, you just... Nice, Ellie. Good. Add a silencer. Easy fix. It's not a silencer. It's a suppressor.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
And hopefully you don't have plans this weekend. Don't. No. Don't do this to me. Serious, don't. You jack. Okay, I'll clear my schedule. I guess I got plans now. Speaking of that, let's get into space news, shall we? All right, so there's not a lot, guys. This is probably going to be one of the shortest space newses that you guys get from me. Wait, I missed that. What's this weekend? Christmas. It's the weekend of the Christmas. Oh. Okay, all right. I played the audio already. All right. Rocket Lab's 2024 recap is up. All right, let's see. Hopefully this doesn't get claimed. Whoa! Did you see that? Dude! There's the control surface. Tank. What is Penta? Oh, okay. Mjoter. That was Varda's re-entry vehicle there. It will dry your hair, Alex, yeah. Beck-sama. Yeet. No, we gotta get the... You gotta get the metal thing going. Drop the bass! We're just getting started. Right here. They're working on their launch deck. You guys see that? You guys see that at the beginning of the video. Launch deck. Sweet. All right. Yeah. All right, cool. I saw some pretty good stuff in there, dude. Hold up. Let's just go back a little ways. We got a lot of Electron launches. Yeah, there we go. Neutron parts. Dude, that's cool, man. Look at that. The control surface. Dude, that's sick. That's cool. Is it? It's very... Dude, it looks like an airplane wing. Very riveting. Mazzacani! Hello, EJ. I'm just for fun musician. Hello again from Sicily. Ciao, come stai, amico? What's up, man? Signori. Buon Natale. I want it for my truck. Nah, I don't think a truck fly. USO or a pun token for that. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, there, dude. We saw them put the launch deck in there. Sweet. Oh, that's freaking cool, man. Insert token here. Here, I have a guitar pick. Is that good enough? Archimedes. See, this is all DFI engine. That's why it has so many wires everywhere. It's not yellow. Here. Banana. Do they build the rockets, then fly from Wallops stateside, or do they ship stuff over? They don't fly. They ship. Ship stuff, dude. That's cool, man. What else? There was a lot of good satellite stuff in there. That's Neutron. That's what it's going to look like. That's cool, man. Very, very cool. Trying to see where this is. That looks like New Zealand. Hard to say, though. I mean, maybe the cars, yeah. Yeah, probably. I love Neutron's jumper fairing. It's very Pac-Man-esque. That isn't New Zealand? You don't think so? Neutron isn't getting built there, sadly, but the fairings could be. It's too hilly to be Virginia. Could be Old Zealand. Well, that's just the Netherlands. No, this is Patrick. So yeah, this is the Blue has a recap video as well. All right, let's see what Blorgen is all about.
Think about taking the next step into space to enable a better future back here on Earth.
And the Earth.
I wanted to be a part of the generation that actually moved more than just a few astronauts off the face of the Earth.
This is bigger than all of us. It's
Crash.
not just a job. It's something that hopefully will leave a legacy for all of us.
I think if you ask anyone here, like, what's your favorite part about the job, it's the people.
It makes you better as a person because you're surrounded by individuals that are gifted in many different ways.
After our first human flight, everybody is like, I want to be a part of Blue.
Coming to work every day and seeing that we're sending astronauts to space is incredible.
We've flown the first Mexican-born woman to space. We've flown the first Egyptian to space. We've flown the first Portuguese citizen to space.
The work that I have done and my team has done, I am very proud of that vehicle.
Test director is go for test. T-minus 5 seconds to test. 3.
I'll tell you in a second, Mousy.
1.
There is just nothing like seeing a full power engine test. The amount of energy that comes out of it, and just recognizing how much engineering and manufacturing and quality expertise it takes. It's just a huge team effort.
BE-4 is really significant to Blue Origin in two ways. It powers both Vulcan and it also powers our New Glenn first stage.
It's going to help us take the next step to using commercial rockets to take us to other planets.
Because of our audacious vision of millions of people living and working in space, we needed a large rocket to do this.
New Glenn is a beast.
It's modern, it's reusable, it's new hardware that's going to be changing
Come
the
here.
game, and it's going to be the next generation of launch vehicle.
New Glenn is built, launched, landed, and recovered here.
Because it is such a large undertaking, it requires a small army of people to put all of this together.
We have engineers, we have electricians, we have technicians.
This is just the beginning. We have a number of other programs that are going to use New Glenn to get into space.
It starts with this heavy class launch vehicle opening up access to space and the rest of the solar system.
The moon is the next thing. We're going back.
Blue Origin was selected for the Sustaining Lunar Development contract from NASA to deliver the second lunar lander for Artemis 5.
This mission is to land 2 astronauts on the moon in the late 2020s, where we expect to find water ice and other resources that will enable a permanent presence of humans on the moon.
Yeah, you know,
And
we
use
have a
those
rover that's
resources
designed to do that.
to extract iron, extract silicon, extract aluminum. All the building blocks for society, for structures, for power systems. And eventually setting up infrastructure on the moon, lunar cities, lunar permanence. That's what we're all looking towards.
We always say that we're a company that builds rockets, and in order to be the best company we can be, we need to create that environment where people feel like they can be their best selves.
This vision is a very long-term vision.
We are part of something bigger than ourselves.
My name is Allie Walker.
I'm Darren 3.
Jordan Stewart.
Chris Dombrowski.
My name is Shoshana Harrison.
Oh, yeah, I know that guy.
I am the capsule controller lead for New Shepard.
My name is Joel Gomez, and I am a crew capsule systems engineer.
I'm a machinist 3. Aerospace wheel technician.
Regional security manager.
I'm an avionics test engineer.
We're all here to help build the road to space, and I think that's amazing, and I love that.
Cool. All right, let's go through. Let's go through. What did we see? We see anything cool in there? That's pretty cool. If you know what that is, that's pretty neat. Yeah, not every day someone shows that. That's pretty cool. That was Chris Dombrowski. Yeah, yeah, that Yeah, Inspiration 4, man. Yeah, that's I'm not sure what Blue calls it. Let's just say there's, this thing makes a lot of explosions down in this area down here. That's the I don't know what it's called. I don't know what Blue calls it. It's their injector assembly. Like this is your MCC and your injector plate, but you can't see the injector plate because it's bolted together. But if you look over there, it bolts to that thing. See that? There's your throat, and then there's the lower part of the combustion chamber. Yeah. Let's just say a lot of explosions happen, like well, back it up a little bit. A lot of explosions, a lot of fire happens right in this area right here. That's cool that they showed that. Like, no, not many people show that. That's a BE4 injector assembly, if I'm looking at it correctly. Yeah. That's pretty rad, man. Yeah, it's a heat blanket because it gets really, really, really freaking hot. My name Jeff. My name is Jeff. There he was. Did you see that? I think I saw some Tim Dodd in there too. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Mousy, you asked a second ago. Mousy, yeah. What was your question? We'll check more of that in a second. When did your interest in space first come about, or STEM? Okay. So, I'm not sure how I can answer this short. Do you want a date, Mousy? Do you want a date, or do you want... I mean, I really started to get really into space flight in probably 2010, something like that. Just generally, 2010, 2011 is when I really started to get into it. Like, it was Tuesday. No, yeah, really started to get into space when, yeah, right around then. Yeah, about 15 years ago, give or take. Dad, Shuttle, Video Games, College, Best Buy, streamer guy. Thanks, Blackness. Yeah. It's annoying that you know that. I've always liked space as long as I can remember, dude. As long as I can remember. The reason why I didn't pursue it right out of school is because I didn't think I was smart enough. So, there's that. Which is why I always push you guys. If you ask me a question or ask me for advice, I always tell you to push it further. As Blackness said, I mean, kind of took the wind out of my... could have took the wind out of my sails here, but some of the earliest things that I remember, dude, are watching shuttle missions with my dad. Yeah, me and my dad would get up and watch NASA TV. Like, that's when I was really young. So this was like Hubble servicing missions, dude. Like when they launched Hubble and then the early servicing missions, which is pretty cool. Yeah. I remember... hold on. Let me do some math out here. I'm trying to see if I can mention anything new, Blackness. My parents took me to Kennedy Space Center in the 90s at some point. I mean, and actually my parents watched Star Trek TNG all the time too, so I watched that when I was younger as well. Like when they were coming out. Yeah, my parents took me to KSC. I think it was the 35th anniversary of Apollo 11. I know because I have the mug at my parents' house. Or the glass that says Apollo 35th anniversary. So, no, maybe not 2004. Maybe 30th or something. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah. And dude, I love that. I love that stuff. So basically, I got introduced to it at a very, very young age. I just didn't really think I was smart enough to do it. And then after I graduated college, I had this kind of epiphany where I was like, wait a minute. I just graduated college. I can figure this out. You figure this out. And then I started streaming. I started playing Kerbal and stuff, and yeah, that got me to where I am now. So yeah, don't ever tell yourself you're not smart enough for something. That's a personal pet peeve of mine, because well, I am fortunate that it sent me down this path back in 1982. Could have been it. Could have thrown a football over those mountains, you know. Ninja Decimator, you've been watching since the Shuttle's days, too. I came within days of seeing a Shuttle launch in person. I saw STS 116 and 117, dude, because I went to college in Florida. Yeah. I watched Shuttle launches with one of my now moderators for the stream off our back porch. And my interest started a bit grim. It started from an early school visit to Peenemünde, where I saw Vergeltenswaffen 2 on display. Forge Von Braun didn't like making weapons. I can say that with the utmost confidence. So it's not Vergeltungswaffen 2. 9. Aggregate. Okay. Hey, Peenemünde is cool, dude. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I wouldn't go and look. I wouldn't go and see it. Oh yeah, absolutely. If I had the opportunity to, sure. No, but also in the same breath, I can acknowledge history and know that there's a, that's not something you actually go and like, oh my gosh, I went here. But I'd still go and see it. Sure, absolutely. It's part of history, dude. It's part of history. You have to learn it, good and bad. Peenemünde is where the V2 rocket was developed, guys. It's in northeast Germany on the Baltic. Yeah. Actually, still a decent candidate for a launch complex, but then again, you're launching over the Baltic, which is a very, very big shipping lane. Yeah, I mean, Chrome, dude, I remember my parents took me on a trip to DC. Sometime in the 2000s. I mean, 2000s. My parents, or maybe late 90s, 2000s, something like that. I mean, my parents were very, very adamant that you get out and do stuff, right? They made me play sports, maybe go outside, maybe, we went on all these cool trips and stuff, right? We drove to DC. I remember that. That's how I know that DC is 8 hours away from here, because I remember that trip. I brought my N64 in the car and a television, a tube TV, and used a power inverter to plug it into the cigarette lighter so I could play what was it, like Donkey Kong or something? I forget. I don't remember. When we got there, though, my parents and I planned, I was just but a wee lad. My parents and I planned on spending a day on the National Mall and checking out all the museums there. I said, oh, we should go to the Air and Space Museum first. And they're like, okay, that's fine, little EJ. We ended up spending the entire day till closing in the Air and Space Museum. I read every single exhibit as much as I possibly could. Yeah, I'm not going to sit there and say that wasn't my plan the entire time. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Dad. I mean, my dad was cool with it, but my mom and my sister were absolutely not cool with that. They actually went off and went to another museum. But, yeah, no. I spent a good amount of time that day staring at the LEM. Yeah. Yep. Not gonna lie. That's a true story. That actually happened. Yep. Dulles is cooler. Dulles didn't exist when this trip was a thing, Eddie. It didn't exist. I actually saw the Enola Gay in pieces in the, Prime Air and Space Museum that's on the National Mall. I saw the Enola Gay in pieces. Dulles was not a thing yet. The Udvar Hazy Museum did not exist. So, Darker, you missed a shuttle launch by a week. Yeah. So, Mousy, I've always liked space. Always. It's always been there. It's always been this thing that I can always enjoy and learn more about and get into. I really didn't start taking that seriously until well after college, which sucks, but hey, it is what it is, dude. It is what it is.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
It's weird because spaceflight is one of those things that I never, ever, ever get tired of. I never get tired of it.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
We've had phases where I like different things. You like this, you like that. Right? You go through phases. It's like when you're playing a good video game. You're super into it. You want to know everything about it. And then kind of goes away after a while. Spaceflight never goes away for me. I'm still as interested in it as I was 15 years ago when I decided to take it seriously. Hawk, 66 months. Nat, 4 months. Thank you. Denny, you're half the reason why I'm in school for mechanical engineering is you're the one who got me hooked on KSP in 2015. Right on, man. I didn't make a power inverter. I bought it from Radio Shack, David. Yeah, to be very clear. I bought a power inverter. But I mean, dude, I was probably like 10, 11, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I knew to get a DC to DC converter to convert the car's 12 volts to 110. Yeah, something that I'm kind of coming to terms with is that I'm not as stupid as I might think. But that goes to show you that you shouldn't sell yourself short. Selling yourself short is only going to hurt you in the long run. Not you personally, David, but you know what I mean. Appreciate the insight, man. I've looked for a while and your knowledge is up there. Appreciate the knowledge and learning. I learn every day. I read something about space flight every...
Oh, this is space. I'm in space.
Single day. You're as capable as you think you are. Hey, Valkyrie, gifted the sub to Chivo's Eager. Right on. How big was that TV? It's about this big. I still have it, actually, Brun. I still have it. It is a 13-inch screen, a 13-inch CRT with a VCR. I still have it. It's in my basement. Guess what it's hooked up to? The same N64 that I took to DC. Yeah, I still have that too. And the controllers for it. And the game that I was playing. Yeah, I take care of my stuff. I really take care of my equipment. I take very good care of it. How big was the television? I don't know, but I bought it, to date myself here, I bought it at a TV repair store. Yeah. I bought that at a TV repair store. GoldenEye slappers. Bet the VCR doesn't work. It works. Oh, it works. Why wouldn't it?
Go at throttle up.
By chance, was it a G brand? It's a Quasar, actually. Quasar. Yeah, they made microwaves, too. I know what you mean. I hated school, found it boring and such. I didn't find school boring. I didn't care because I found video games amazing. That's the truth with me, Ninja Decimator. I didn't... Everybody's like, oh, he just doesn't find school to be, he finds it boring. No. I didn't find it boring. It's really, 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 really difficult to focus at school when you're 13 and you know that Halo and Counter-Strike are waiting for you when you get home every day. Yeah. Very difficult. Very difficult for a child to focus with that there. But yeah. You hated school. He found it boring. Turns out when I did an IQ test, it was higher than he expected. ADD doesn't help. I also hyperfixate on things. Yeah. So use it to your advantage, man, if that's the case, but they my story isn't the conventional, oh, you got bored by school. No. There's being bored by school and then there's not caring. I did not care because I wanted to go home and play video games. Yeah. And that's why, and lo and behold, it's really interesting. You know, you don't focus in school, you don't do good in math. It's really easy to tell yourself that you're not smart enough for something. Oh yeah, of course. If you don't study, you're not going to be smart enough for it. Remember, you can always get smarter, and you should. You know, not you necessarily, Ninja Decimator. I mean, even though you should, man. Like, if you're not learning something. And okay, so this is the namesake for Destin's YouTube channel. If you're not getting smarter every day, the implication there is that if you're not learning something new, you're not flexing this muscle up here. And if you're not doing that, guess what? There's only two directions. If you're not getting smarter, you're... So learn something new every day, every single day. Challenge yourself. That's so important. It's so important. You have to do that. You have to, like, it's not a judgment call. You have to do this, especially if you want to do this kind of stuff. You have to. If you're not first, you're last. That's right. You have a Betamax. Nice, Andrew. Read the rest of the comment. Turns out he didn't. So hyperhit fixate on something. Yeah. I got you. I didn't care because A, I wasn't challenged enough, and B, they weren't topics I cared about either. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. You know, if the big man upstairs, you know, deems it okay that, you know, me and Bree have kids one day, you know, they Ninja, I'll be honest with you, they're, you know, I'm bored by English class. I don't care. Go get a good grade. If you don't get good grades in things that you don't care about, you're gonna get bad grades in things that you care about. It's that simple. All right. I'm gonna go Asian dad on my freaking kids if that happens, dude. That's what's up. That's what's up. You know. My dad always told me, if you practice lazy, you play lazy. If you practice hard, you play hard. If you get bad grades in the thing you don't care about, you're gonna get bad grades in the things that you care about. I've been practicing for years, David. I aced all the shop classes because I like it. Yeah, so did I. I excelled in automotive. Weird, huh? You should see this. There's a new article about Buran assembly with never seen footage. Oh, neat. What's that other burger tweet that you posted? Yeah, I want the damn high score. Never stop learning. Currently doing a BSc in design and innovation. I haven't got that long into retirement. There you go, Gareth. You got to keep going. You got to keep pushing yourself. This is why I tell you guys to do this. It's so freaking important, especially if you're young. Get into that habit now, because it's much harder to form habits when you're 36. It's way easier to do it when you're 16. You excelled in anything computer related. Well, I should say hardware. Hey, dude, hardware is cool, man. Yeah, Ninja, I'm kind of inept when it comes to software. Like, I know how software works and I understand the logic. I understand how it's governed and stuff. I'm no good at it, dude. Like, there we go. Let me rephrase that. I would need to practice a lot to get better at it, right? And maybe we should. Maybe we will someday on stream. But also, dude, computer hardware scratches the itch. We were watching a video on here the other day that showed the back end of X.AI, like the server room for X.AI. Oh, man, I'm like, this is ticking the box, dude. This is activating some almonds up here. I'm like, you know? So, no, dude, I totally get it, man. Totally get it. The hardware, dude, it's like, I like that, you know? I like that. But yeah, man, yeah, no. Ninja, we sound like we're products at the same time, dude. You shouldn't get bad grades in something just because you don't like it. That's bullshit. That's not an excuse. Go get good grades. Trust me on this one. Doesn't matter if you want to be a frigging janitor. You should do good in school. You're there. You might as well use the time. Just saying. But can it play Crisis? Alamander, I think that the X.AI supercluster in Memphis, I think it can play Crisis. It might even be able to play Crisis on the highest settings. Damn. You're an 80s video. You're 86. I'm 88, dude. So yeah, we're product at the same time, man. But, dude, what I'm saying is that at the time, they were like, oh, you're bored by school. It's fine. You'll figure it out. And, yeah, I guess they were right to an extent. But, man, I really wish I had, like, a teacher yelling at me to get stuff done. That would have been useful. Yeah. Yeah, that would have been useful. It would have been pretty good. Pretty good thing. Really, really wish I had someone like drill instructor yell in my face as a kid to, hey, world needs plenty of bartenders. You want to do bad at school? Go ahead. I'm not making that mistake if I ever get to that point, and I won't make that mistake with you guys. If I see that there's kids here and they need help with things, I will help them. I don't, at least I could give good advice, I guess. Yeah. Fish, you just need someone to call you on your nonsense, right? Exactly, dude. Dude, I'm there with you, man. I'm there with you. Where are your parents? That's the parents' job. Both my parents worked, Run. We didn't have, we were decently well off, but both my parents worked. Yeah, there you go, Bob. There you go. But yeah, both my parents had to work. They also said you're not going to have a calculator everywhere you go or library access with you. Yeah, I understand that. But these exercises aren't about not having or having a calculator with you. It's whether you're smart enough to figure it out. That's the whole thing. Every kid asks, why do I need math? Why do I need math? Well, unless you're getting into engineering, you really don't. But math does help you. Math helps you logically figure things out. And everyone could use more of that nowadays. Am I wrong? Check out Turing Complete on Steam if you want to give coding and also understand computer hardware another try. We'll try it again. Kinder, we'll try it again. Yeah, guys, this routine of doing homework, getting all this crap done, like this seemingly useless crap done, guess what? That's going to teach you to live. Kids, I hear kids say all the time, school doesn't teach you how to live. Bull crap. Doing your homework all the time teaches you how to pay your bills. You're doing GCSEs, and I'm going to college to do an engineering course, hoping to get into aerospace engineering. Do you have any advice? Because I feel like I might be not good enough at math. Chaz, math is another language. It's another language. It's a language of numbers and logic. Math transcends every spoken language. All right? If you go watch a video in Japan, you'll know what the number, you can see the numbers. The numbers are there. All right? What is my point? My point is, math is its own language. It's a language agnostic of spoken language, meaning, but it is still a logical way of thinking, but that language is logic. And just like any other language, even though some are spoken and some are the language of numbers, if you do it more, you get better at it. It's just like speaking Spanish, all right? If you want to speak Spanish, you should probably start speaking Spanish. If you don't speak Spanish and you just sit there and read about Spanish, you're not going to be as good at Spanish. Does that make sense? Think about it like another language. And then everything fits together. Chaz, you want to get into engineering, you want to get into aerospace, you have to know math. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You have to. That is not something that is like optional. You know what I mean? So get better at math. If you need a tutor, go get a tutor. Easy peasy. Getting good at math takes practice. It takes practice and time. If you're a caveman like me, you just have to keep doing it. You just keep doing it until you get it right. Oh, there you go, Lord Goo. Nice. Now, just like any other language, you know how kids can learn 2 languages, right? You have higher neuroplasticity when you're in your imprinting phase. So like right before you get into puberty, your brain has very high neuroplasticity. So there are some kids that are seemingly bilingual, right? Because it's easier to teach languages when you're younger. It's easier to teach math when you're younger. The younger you get into it, the better you're going to be at. Just how some people can just speak another language. Like when I was in middle school, one of my best friends was German. He was German exchange. His family moved here. And he could, he spoke perfect English. He sounded just like this, right? And I remember the first time I went over my buddy, let's just say his name was Nick, right? I went over Nick's house, right? And we walked in and it's like, what's the... I'm like, what the hell is going on here? What language is that? This is like 13 or 14-year-old me. I'm like, is that German? He's like, oh, yeah. I'm like, all right. Okay. I wouldn't have guessed it. Just busted out some German right there. Like, there you go. To this day, that's the reason why I even know a little bit of German. Like, you've heard me speak it before. I know a little bit because when you went over there, it was just German all the time. So if you wanted something to eat, like they did switch back to English, but it was always, I'm like, schnitzel, A friend of mine that's 17 years old asks you to talk to him in English from time to time. So he's getting better at it. Can totally agree. Yep. Wait, that's not what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like to us, man. Tato, greetings from Germany. Oh, hello, mein Freund. Wie geht's? Ja. So, Chaz, you want to get better at this. You want to get better at math. You just got to keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Get a tutor. Study. There's no getting around it. Like, it sounds really pessimistic, what I'm saying. You have to get better at it. If you're not going to get better at it, you will fail. Like, you will fail. Good, wie geht's dir? Yeah, sehr gut, danke. Yeah, see? Still know it. I still know it. I got secondhand neuroplasticity with German. I remember the first time I met Adrian, I confused the hell out of him. He's like, why is your German so good? What the hell's going on here? I'm like, Brandenburg Gate, Yeah, no, I really confused the hell out of him. He's like, you don't even, how are you talking like this? Why are those words coming out of your mouth? Don't do that again. I'm like, all right. Can Zoidberg speak German? Oh, noch zwei Bier, bitte. Bitte. Bier. Bitte. That doesn't work. Yeah, so Chaz, you want to get good at math, just keep doing it. You have to keep doing it. You can't stop. You just got to keep doing it. Very good pronunciation. Greetings from Bavaria. Haha. Danke schon. That's what I mean, dude. I have good German pronunciation. I don't know how that happened. I have no idea how that happened. That's very strange. Dude, I never seeked this out. It just happened. Just happened that way. Bitter, not Guinness. No, und Becks. Und Becks, bitte. I mean, Tessa, I don't know, man. You go to Bavaria, you ask them around, you start asking around for a Guinness, they're probably gonna get mad at you. Regal man.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
7-month resub, thank you. And then Zelly with a 46. That's how you were with meteorology. The interest has never gone away. It's now your passion. It always will be. Yeah, no, space is just one of those things. I don't know what it is, dude. I don't know what it is. Zelly, I just like space. It's very strange. I can't figure it out. I mean, I have that same thing with trains. Trains, trucks, heavy equipment. I don't know what that's about, dude. I am like basically a big walking stereotype. Like it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. It just happened this way. I'm not doing it on purpose, you know. You need to try Stortbecker. I like dark beer, so yeah. If we're talking, like, stouts are my favorite, just in case anybody's wondering. Forge, you could speak 5 languages: German, French, Spanish, English, and a bit of Arabic. Ah, shukran. Since I needed to work related stuff. Well, there you go, man. You're a nerd in a jock suit. Sure. I'm pretty good at sports, man. Pretty good. Yeah, watching things get built. I seriously like stout. Yeah, Ben. The darker the beer, the better. If I'm getting a stout, I want to be able to put a flashlight on one side of the glass and not see the light come out the other side. That's how dark the beer needs to be dark beer. That's what I said. Yeah, nerd in a jock suit. Yeah, something like that, man. But yeah. Mousy, sorry, I didn't mean for such a long contrived response, but yeah, that's just me. Just like what I like. You know? But can EJ fix Jack's vehicle? I already fixed Sean's a little while ago. David, I don't know if you guys knew that. I fixed it in the shop where you saw me working on the truck the other day. You know a little Greek. Oh, wow. Good for you. It means sit down and eat and drink your beer. Nice. But yeah, guys, you got to learn this stuff. You got to learn it. You got to learn it. The best time is now. You know, you're not getting any younger, and the older you get, the harder it is. Unless you keep learning, you got to keep learning. Tracksuit like The Sopranos? I don't wear tracksuits, man. No. I'm not. The Italian Americans that walk around in tracksuits and stuff and go, whoa, hey, whoa. Those are typically Southern Italians. That's not where my family's from. My family's from the North. Differences. If you go to Northern Italy, it's much more like Euro, I guess. It's the right way to say that. Ich werde jetzt Sauerteigbrot essen. Ich kann es empfehlen. I don't know what that means. Something about food. Yeah, you go to like Northern Italy, it's more like German French. Like that's what people look like up there. It could be because they're near Germany and France. I'm just saying. I feel like teenagers are losing interest in learning new things because they spend too much time indoors. Yeah, maybe. Russians wear tracksuits too. Yep. Yeah, Cannon Fodder, you're still learning your 70. There you go. Your uncle was from Greece. He passed away in 2003. Cool. Where is Napoleon from? Isn't he from Corsica? Because that's where he was exiled to after the French were like, kind of had enough of you. Or was that a different Napoleon? Dude, I'm gonna thrash. I am going to thrash on Flame Trench Trivia. I'm going to thrash on that. It's going to be awesome. You're saying Napoleon was Italian, technically. Favorite rocket? I like the Space Shuttle, Jay. Yeah, Space Shuttle. Space Shuttle's my favorite. Starship is very rapidly eclipsing that. Like, very rapidly. But the Space Shuttle is... The reason why I like the shuttle so much is because if you look at it, every other spacecraft save Buran, which also abides by this rule set. You look at the Space Shuttle, and you think, oh, that's a spaceship. That flies into space. That's what a spaceship should look like. The Space Shuttle truly transcended the boundary of science fiction and science fact. Like, that's a spaceship. Dude, even nowadays, the shuttle hasn't flown in 13 years. Even nowadays, you have like a little model of the shuttle, you put it up to somebody's gonna be like, it's a spaceship. I know what that is. It's a spaceship, it's a rocket ship. To this day, you cannot do that with a capsule. Nope. You show somebody the Apollo CSM, they're gonna be like, that's a rocket. It's a rocket, I think. Right? Starship is very much approaching that, but it's not at that point yet. It doesn't have the legacy that the shuttle does. It will, though, someday. Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. All right, the big question, what's your favorite shuttle? My favorite shuttle that's still in one piece, or favorite shuttle that are just around of all time? Can an SLS stack launch a shuttle? No. No. Load shifting is completely different, Bob. Not going to happen. Favorite shuttle of all time? My favorite shuttle of all time is Challenger. Challenger to the shuttle program is what Falcon 9 1.1 is to the Falcon program. Challenger was the first big step in trying to push for full reusability. There was a reason why when Challenger first flew in 1983, why it did 10 consecutive missions. Because Challenger flew based off of what was learned from the first 4 orbital flight tests and all missions that Columbia flew up until that point. It was way lighter than Columbia. All subsequent shuttle designs, Discovery and Atlantis, and ultimately Endeavour, the shuttle that replaced it, are based off of Challenger's build. They're based off of Challenger's design. Every single one. Every one of the surviving shuttles, save for Enterprise. Enterprise is based... Columbia was based off of Enterprise. So, Columbia and Enterprise are like Shuttle 1.0. And then after they started flying Columbia, they made upgrades. They made the shuttle a lot lighter. They figured out a lot about the tiles and how they work. And where they really need a lot of tiles and where they don't. And Rockwell took probably, 4,000 or 5,000 tiles off between Columbia and Challenger's design. Challenger had 29,000 tiles, 29,500 if I'm recalling correctly. Columbia had like 35,000 tiles or something ridiculous. And that enabled Challenger to be able to move way heavier, higher mass payloads into space. That ultimately paved the way, Discovery, Atlantis, Endeavour, for the ISS missions, for putting ISS into space and putting Hubble into space. Columbia couldn't do stuff like that. It was too heavy. Yeah, does this sound familiar, guys? Take a lot of tiles off? Yeah, on subsequent versions, does it sound familiar? It sounds a lot like Starship. Does that mean Starship has fewer tiles? I don't know for sure, Hokey, but yeah. Aside from the structural piece, does SLS have the thrust to do it? Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course it does. Easily. There was a paper that was out a little while back, Bob. SLS Block 1. If you Googled it right now, every infographic that you find says it can move 70 metric tons. Well, first of all, 70 metric tons is enough to move the shuttle into space. Just if we're talking about sheer payload mass. SLS Block 1 is closer to 100 tons. There was a paper that came out a little while ago and some newer infographics that came out with said paper. I don't know the paper off the top of my head, guys. I'm sorry, I don't. That conservatively rated Block 1 at 100 tons to Leo. Easily 100 tons to Leo. Oh yeah, SLS Block 1 could easily, like if you could just put the shuttle up at the top and launch it and, you know, aerodynamics be damned, it'd get into space. Yeah, easily. No problem. Yeah, Brian, it made a huge difference. All subsequent orbiter design is based off of Challenger. That's why Challenger is my favorite. Not because it popped, and it shouldn't have, but what are you going to do? Yeah, Discovery, Atlantis, and Endeavor. Everybody argues over those three. Which one of those three are the best? Well, they're all based off of Challenger. Without Challenger, none of those would exist. Yeah, not in their present forms. They wouldn't have been able to do any of the missions that they did if it wasn't for what was learned from Columbia and Challenger. Falcon 9 did launch an X-37. That's correct. Yep. If the shuttle is not using its engines to assist, does it need them? No, but it needs them to fly correctly, Katra. Yeah. But yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to make that a lot about me. But yeah, shuttles, dude. Shuttles are cool.
This is space. I'm in space.
That seems to be happening a lot today.
This is space. I'm in space.
Yeah, Block 1 is conservatively rated at 105. Block 1B is 120, Bob. Yeah. Yeah, that's the old infographics that I'm telling you about. Passing is 20 subs in Valorant. Valorant matched 4 or something. Yeah, Tessa, I know. Well, appreciate you guys, I do. Challenger has launched the most humans into space in a single mission. It launched 8 people. Yep, that's right. Then they made lighter tanks, better, more efficient engines. That's right. If they had flown the shuttle more, they would have figured that stuff out faster. That's always been my argument, but they never gave it the chance to. Which is... Anyway. Okay. Here. Check this out. But yeah, you're smart enough. Trust me on this one. Just to cap that off. You're smart enough. You have to go and do it. It's going to be difficult. Do whatever you want to do. You are smart enough to do it. Don't think you're not. Because if you don't think you are, guess what? Nobody else is thinking you are. Okay? That's how that works. You better believe that one, baby. All right. Anyway, check this out. Season's greetings from SpaceX, apparently. Yeah, probably, Hokey. Ding, fries are done. 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 Ding, fries. All All right. That's pretty good. So these look to be thrust vector control checkout tests on the booster. I'm not sure which booster it is, but it's pretty neat. Oh, look, dude, look, they're naked. They don't got any clothes on. Oh, hello. Link pulls, link pulls, pulls, link pulls. I'll post the link in both chats. Dude, yeah, she's beast. That's awesome. Yeah, thrust vector control checkouts. Dude, that's insane. Those Raptors are not, oh my goodness. Oh god. Raptors are not light. Those are big. Those are big pieces of equipment, and they are moving around like they're made out of styrofoam. Can you link that, please? I just did. Damn, dude. Is this 13? I don't know what booster it is. It's hard to say. I'm sure somebody could figure it out. That's from the static fire. So yeah, that's got to be, my guess is that that would be 13. The first footage is from 14. The one with no covers are booster 11 from an old video. Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, yep, because those have the covers on and the other ones don't. There's a quote from the guy who founded Horizon Air. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. X-Wing, that's right, dude. That's right. Never give up. Never surrender. Never give up. Never surrender. Right? How many times are they hoping to use each engine? Indefinitely, Brian. They're trying to make these engines work like jet engines, so pretty good amount of time. Tomorrow morning, the Parker Solar Probe is set to make the closest approach yet to the sun. All right. By the sons of Warman, you shall be avenged. Kraptar's hammer. That's right, man. That's right. Underrated flick, dude. Underrated. All right. Okay, dudes. At Parker Solar Probes, at Parker Solar Probes, perihelion, it'll be traveling 191 kilometers per second. Yeah, that's pretty fast. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty quick. Plobe. It's a new great word. Pakasoa plobe. You're a bit of a plobe. Aw, man. Why would you say that? That's mean. All right, dudes. Well, that was a good space news. Good inspirational space news. If all you're here is for space news, that's all I've got for you. There's probably not going to be a space news tomorrow. but I'll be here. But if you're not interested in the gaming content, which is fine, we're going to start our Hearts of Iron Maximalist US 2 Maximalist Boogaloo playthrough. I want to try another shot at in Hearts of Iron playing Maximalist US and try to see if I can make a couple of better decisions. Because last time we played Maximalist US, all I had was Mexico and Canada and a little bit of Argentina. That's not, by the time the game ended, that's not maximal enough. That's not maximal enough. No, non-historical. So we got to do it again. But if I don't see you guys, if you're not interested in the gaming content, first of all, no problem, no grudges, all good. I hope you have a great holiday. Hanukkah if you celebrate it, Christmas if you celebrate it, or if you don't celebrate any of those, I hope you have a good couple of weeks or week. See you back here on Friday or tomorrow. Well, I mean, I'll be here tomorrow, but this is the last space news for a little bit. Just till Friday, and I'd say for a little bit, like I'm going to stop doing it for like a month. No. We'll be back on Friday. They're going to add chines to the sides of SLS to correct some vibrations noticed on Artemis 1. Interesting. Maybe Jeff will fire his engines tomorrow for you to have some space news. A little bird told me that's probably not happening. I'm very interested, but Xmas Prep be calling. Have a great time. See yous of the morrow. Put me on in the background passing. As one does. All right, guys, that's going to do it for Space News. I'll see you in a second here for Hearts of Iron. You guys know the drill. I'm going to jog the YouTube video. Oh God, I hate saying this. I hate saying it so much. If you're watching this on the YouTube VOD, leave a comment about your personal success story or something down there. Comments help drive the engagement. I'm not going to lie to you. Just do it. Do it. Johnny Red, neat. Christmas EJ is asking you. If not, whatever. It's fine. I don't care. All right. So stand by on the YouTube end for loss of signal as expected. If you're on Twitch, don't go anywhere. I'll be back in a second. Maximalist US. Let's go.